Hello, I'm Mr. Howard. In this video, we are going to be making a turtle script and we'll put in some custom functions and we'll just set up a custom function to draw a rectangle. So you'll go to touchdevelop.com//app. You'll click on create script right here. We'll make it a blank turtle script. So click right here. You'll title it whatever you want. So we'll do example turtle for this one. Create it, and then you should be in this screen. If your screen looks like this, then you just click on script, or pardon me, split, and it'll bring you to this. This is what you want. Make sure your skill level is set to coder, so click change skill level once you're here. If not, that way you can see more of your code at once. So this is our main function here. So we want to add a custom function. That's what we're doing today. So we'll click on the plus here, and then if you saw, I just clicked on function, on add new function. That's a custom function. Here I am on this screen now. I'm working with this custom function. Right now it's called do stuff. We want to change that name. We'll call it draw a rectangle because that's what it's going to do. You should use descriptive names. Inside here, we want to actually draw a rectangle. So we're going to start it out with it going straight up because that's the default, and actually we need to do something else. We want to add some input parameters. So I'm going to now click on this line of code right here where it says function draw rectangle. Actually click on the function word there so it doesn't try to change the name, and we want to get this screen right here. So you click on the function, the word function here. We'll add an input parameter. We'll actually add two. So we'll make one the height, and I'll click the plus to add a second input parameter. We'll make that width. Now I have height and width. I can click down here and what I want this function to do, and now I have access. The user will input these two input variables and input parameters, and we will be able to use those in our code. So we'll start by drawing the height. So we're going to click turtle. We want it to move forward, not 100, but the height, and you see that input parameter variable right here is available. So there we go, and then we'll need, so we've moved up, we've drawn the one height of our rectangle. We want to do a right turn 90 degrees. So I had to click more, and where is right turn? There it is right there. Right turn 90. Then we want to go forward the width, so turtle forward, and we don't want 100, we want the width. And then right turn 90. So turtle, right turn 90 is the default, so that's good. And then turtle forward, backspace that out. We want to go the height again. Then add a line of code. Turtle, right turn 90. And I want to go forward the width. And that will complete our rectangle. So forward the width of the triangle. And if we wanted, we could do right turn 90 so that it's pointing back, facing up on the screen again. That's probably a good idea. So turtle right turn 90. All right, so my custom function is set up. So now I can click on, just click anywhere, and you can still see we're working with that. So I'm going to go back to the main. I'm going to take this line of code out, and I just want to use that custom function that I just created. So I go to more, select the code option. You will now see whatever the custom function name, in this case draw rectangle, so you can actually use it. Notice it has two input parameters that are required. So the height, notice how it tells you down here, touch develop tells you the name that we use. So the height of this rectangle is going to be 50, and we'll make the width 100. And now if I dismiss and go back and I run the main method, we get our rectangle. Okay, and then you can do some other stuff in your code. So I'm going to add a line of code. I'm going to go to turtle and pick the pin up. So let's do that. Let's do pin up, and then we'll do turtle, and let's move it. So where is move to? That's what I want. We'll move it towards the upper left edge. So we'll do 50 and 50. So we'll actually move it to those coordinates. Add a line of code. We want to put the pin back down. So turtle, actually let's put the pin down. Where is pin down? Pin down. We'll make it a different color this time. So we'll make pin color, and we'll use, actually forget that. We won't do that right now. So now the pin's back down, and now I can use my custom function again. Draw a rectangle. This time I'll make it a square, 25 by 25. Close that parentheses. Now if I go back to my main method and run it, and we'll revise anything that we need to. Oh yeah, I didn't change the heading, did I? Okay, so that's not what we want. So let's do, right before we draw that rectangle, let's set its heading. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Let's do turtle, heading, and we want it to be not, that's not what I want. We want, I am missing it here. Set heading, there we go, found it, just took a while. So set heading at 0 and then draw it. So that should fix the problem. So now let's run it. So we draw our first rectangle, we pick the pin up, we move the turtle to the coordinates we wanted, make sure it's pointing straight back up, and then there's our second rectangle. So you can see once we create the custom function draw rectangle, we can call that function multiple times in our main function, our main program from that point on. All right, that's it for this video.